Good morning, student. Before I continue with my lecture, I would like to say one thing that is regarding the query session. Students, see, you don't need to be wait for the query session to ask a questions. After you watch and listen the videos which teachers are sending you, you can ask immediately. Right? In all my videos, I always say after watching, then you ask me a question, you send me a question, I will call you personally, right? So why I say this is, but that when you watch video and ask question, that make more sense, right? Even you can ask the things even which is you are not really able to understand, or something which is related to that, right? But when you are asking during the query session is simply the things which your teacher is already explained to you in the video, that are the things you are asking, and you expect teacher to explain the same thing during the query session. Do you think this is make any sense? I felt no. It will be more meaningful if you watch the videos and then ask the question. Okay, that will be benefit for you. That will be benefit for even for the teacher and the other student also. Don't just ask a question which is already in the video. Okay, so I hope you will do that, and this is my humble request. Please follow the videos and then ask the question according to that. Okay, even you can ask related with that question, we will be more to happy to answer you rather than just repeating the same thing which is in the video. Okay, we will continue with the chapter 4 of agriculture. So far we have learned from this chapter the types of agriculture that we practice in India, then cropping pattern in India, right? Today we are going to see some of the major crops which we are producing. Okay, the first one is rice or paddy. Okay, same thing. So rice, which is a staple crops of India. Staple means main crops of India. Now you might be thinking that we don't eat rice as a main, right? The thing is, many part of India, the rice is a staple food of India. Okay, another part of section of India, for them the wheat is the main crops of India. So you can say this wheat and rice are the main crops of India. Now when you talk about the uh, in the world position, India comes in the second in the terms of producing rice after China. If you talk about the kharif crop, the rice comes under the, sorry, if you talk about the cropping pattern, it comes under the kharif crops. It require a temperature of above 25 degrees Celsius. It require a high humidity. Humidity means the amount of water vapor present in the air, right? Then it require a rainfall above 100 centimeter. That means good amount of water is needed to grow the rice. Now area wise, if you see the this this rice are grown in the northeastern part of India, coastal and delta region. Okay, as I already explained, you might be thinking in the northern part of India we don't have much rainfall, right? But then because of the artificial irrigation, okay, nowadays we have different means for the irrigation. Because of that, even in the northern part of India we have a rice cultivation. Okay, now if you see the places, states where the rice are producing, that is Punjab, Haryana, West UP and part of Rajasthan. Is because of that, as I explained to you, because of the irrigation facilities, even these states are producing rice. Next one is wheat. If we talk about wheat, it is second most important cereal crops. Okay, now if you talk the food crops in north and northeastern part of country, for them it is a main food. As I told you, some part of India the rice is a main food, and some part of India the wheat that is a main food. Okay, now when you talk about the cropping pattern, the wheat comes under the rabi crop. It required a rainfall of 50 to 75 centimeter rainfall, and it can be found into two different regions. The first region is Ganga Satluj plain. that means basically in the northern part of India, and second is the black soil region of Deccan, that means southern part of India. You talk about Maharashtra, you talk about Karnataka, okay, that part of India. So it divided into two zones. Okay, now places like where this wheat is producing: Punjab, Haryana, UP, Bihar, Rajasthan, and part of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, the next crop is millet. Millet is again very high nutritional value food, okay, which we grow in India. The first one is jowar. Okay, when we talk about jowar, it is a third important crops: rice, wheat, and jowar. It because in the many places they eat as a main food. Okay, now when we talk about these places where it grow: Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and MP. Okay, next is bajra. Again, if you talk about the kind of soil which is suitable for the bajra, that is sandy soil and shallow black soil. Shallow black soil means the black soil which doesn't have a very good quality. Okay, so that sandy and shallow black soil, and the places where it grow, that is Rajasthan, UP, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Haryana. The last one is the millet, which is ragi. And if you talk about this, this is again very high nutritional value food. Okay, and it is rich in iron, calcium. These are the crops which grow in red, black, and sandy soil. Again, it's a shallow black soil, means part of Maharashtra area, you can say. Okay, the state like Karnataka is the highest producer, followed by Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Jharkhand, and Arunachal Pradesh are the some of the important state to producer of ragi. Okay, now next major crop is maize. Maize, some people they call corn, right? Corn or maize is the same thing. If you talk about these particular crops, these crops is both for the food as well as for the fodder, means for the animal. Okay, the maize and corn are eat both both animal, man and animal, they use. Basically this is a kharif crop. Okay, kharif crop, and temperature which required is 21 to 27 degrees Celsius, and it is grow good in all alluvial soil. What do we call all alluvial soil? Bangar, right? So it grow well in the all alluvial soil. Okay, state like Bihar, maize is grown in the Rabi season. Some as I told you that maize is a kharif crops, but some places like Bihar, it grow as a Rabi crop. Okay, kharif crop and Rabi crop, remember that. uh, then state like Karnataka, UP, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh are the some of the state where the maize production are major state. Okay, they are producing in a very large quantity. Next is pulses. Pulses is very important for our country, especially because these are the source of protein. Okay, you already studied about the balanced diet, protein, then carbohydrate, vitamins, and all, right? So when we talk about the protein, this is again a very rich source of protein food. Okay, especially the people who don't eat non-veg, these are the source through which they get a protein. Okay, now major crops, so like are arar, urad, moong, masoor, peas, and gram are the some of the pulses which grow in India. These are the very common pulses which every Indian family, okay, household they use. Sorry. Now these pulses are grow in a three cropping pattern. Okay, all these pulses are, if you see them, it can grow in three cropping pattern which we learn, right? Three cropping pattern or three cropping season is Kharif, Rabi, and Jaid, right? So if you look at the pulses is such a crops which can grow in three different seasons. Okay, so I mark it 1, 2 and 3. So you see, so you cannot say that pulses is a rabi crop or kharif crop. Different pulses are grow in the different season. The next one is it pulses is very important not only for the human nutrition, even it make more fertile the ground. Okay, more fertile the soil. Already you studied in the science. Okay, pulses are the crops, the plant which nitrogen fiction bacteria is there, right? So they are the one who even make the soil more fertile because of the nitrogen fixing capacity. Okay, so it also help not only for the human being for their protein and for their nutrition value, even for the soil. The Indian farmer are encouraged to grow more pulses because it renew the fertility of the soil. Okay, which they call the luminous crop. Okay, luminous crop. And it also help the, because of this luminous quality, it help the soil to regain the fertility. Okay, places like places like UP, MP, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Karnataka are the state which is good or large producing state of pulses. Okay, now next week we are going to see the plantation. Okay, today I explained to you about the major crops which we grow in India, right? Major crops of India. The next class we are going to see about the plantation. So student, please you go through this topic, read your textbook. Okay, see you in the next topic, that is plantation, in the next video.